Congressman Kevin McCarthy.
I'm Ken Berman.
My name is Jeff Green.
I am Christine Lazardi-Frazier,
VP of Goodwill Industries,
General Counsel for Grimway Farm.
I am the Kern County Superintendent of Schools.
The House Majority Whip.
and I chose.
And I chose.
And I chose.
And I chose CSUB.
I'm Irma Carson.
I'm Ryan Dawson.
I'm Nancy Chaffin.
I'm currently the Executive Director of the Irving Counseling Center.
I'm a business banker with Rabobank.
I'm a retired City Council person
Vice President for the Bakersfield Californian.
and a retired police officer.
And I chose.
And I chose.
I chose CSUB.
Since its inception in 1970, two strong traditions have emerged at CSUB: an extraordinary level of student-faculty interaction and a highly personalized learning atmosphere. More than 40 years later, your university continues to advance the intellectual and personal development of its students, each year contributing nearly 2,000 alumni into our community's skilled workforce, which ultimately enhances the quality of life and spurs economic development in our area.
Education and economic development go hand in hand.
When a corporation is trying to make a decision about whether or not to relocate into this community, one of the big questions always is there a workforce?
When we as well work with companies looking to locate here, we typically have several folks representing CSUB at the table. CSUB is the ultimate pipeline for the creative class and knowledge-based workforce that these companies need.
Well, I think CSUB is an asset to our community because it creates a mini pipeline of highly educated, highly skilled, qualified individuals who the minute they graduate will enter our local workforce and be an asset to our local economy.
These are the students that are really driving the workforce of the future.
This is the place that you can depend on for that highly educated workforce that you're likely to need to not only sustain your business, but to grow it and develop it as well.
Today, CSUB is composed of 4 schools: Arts and Humanities, Business and Public Administration, Natural Sciences, Mathematics and Engineering, and Social Sciences and Education. With more than 50 bachelor's and master's degree programs and an unprecedented number of new concentrations and majors, including the institution's first ever doctoral program and engineering degree, CSUB is poised to continue to make a positive impact in our community well into the future.
I'm Battalion Chief Garth Milam of the Bakersfield City Fire Department, and I chose CSUB.
It's your university.
When we say it's your university, we know that it is, as a public university, a benefit to the total community. And it is here to serve everyone in the community, whether it's by virtue of the enrollment of students in the university's academic programs or by virtue of people benefiting from the parts of the university that support quality of life in this region, whether that's something like the Kegley Institute of Ethics programming or activities for youth through athletics, etc. And the university also supports regional economic development. And so it supports everyone in this region. And so we say that no matter what university you might have graduated from, if you live here in this community, this is your university because it's the university that makes a difference in your community. We had a series of meetings with industry leaders in oil and agriculture, and we asked the question, what can we do that would be helpful to you? With respect to agriculture, that what would be important would be for the university to offer a program in agriculture business or agribusiness. That program is going to be supported by major farming companies.
Agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry for Kern County. And for too long, local employers have had to hire kids from universities from out of the area. And also, local students have had to seek educations in agribusiness out of the area. It's nice for us to be able to put the two together, local employers with local students.
Then with respect to oil and engineering, we do have the facilities and some of the faculty to do a program in computer engineering. We then applied for a grant from the U.S. Department of Education, which was funded, that allowed us to start our first engineering program, which was computer engineering. We've also been successful in terms of faculty writing grants, and we've supported faculty efforts in that regard. We're very clear that we don't make excuses about making progress. We really work hard across the university to get things done.
I'm Adam Herrera, and I chose CSUB.
I myself was in the last partnership that CSUB had with the doctoral program, and had it not been for that partnership, it would have been very difficult for me to get my doctorate. This new partnership is one that I hope will be long-lasting, and it will offer this opportunity for generations of educators, and so I'm very pleased to see this happening.
What we found is that if we can find local kids, get them a local education, and then they can come to work for a local industry, we can keep them, we can retain them, and they become long-term employees, and which is the best type of employee to have.
The substance use counselors who work here, many of them have received their education at CSUB. Many of them hold BAs as well as master's degrees, which has heightened their awareness in the field of substance abuse.
CSUB prepared me not only for what I had to do in the future, for what my challenges are today.
For me, it was great from the academic standpoint, plus the social aspect. It really developed my personal and professional network of individuals who I then later communicated with to get a job here in Bakersfield.
If it were not for CSUB, I think many of our students would not have the option of going to a four-year university. So the reality is we would have fewer teachers, we would have fewer professionals, because they do not have the luxury of moving out of town and going to a four-year institution. So it's incredibly valuable to our community.
I'm Stephanie Espinoza.
I'm Ian Nickel.
I'm Kathleen.
My name is Eva Belen Ventura.
I'm Lizette Vasius, and I'm a communications major.
I'm pre-med.
Child, adolescent, and family studies major.
I'm mastering in public administration.
I'm a communications major, and I chose
CSUB.
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 CSUB.